Grand Risings, everybody. Early morning out here, just cruising around and shit. Just thinking to myself about religion and how so many people are still scared to just face the facts. Now, one thing I know about me, folks, it took me years. Hear me out now, it took me fucking years, at least 3 or 4 years to finally accept what the fuck it was about religion, folks. Once I figured out Christianity, Islam, Judaism is all branches of the Abrahamic religions, my nigga. I figured, well, then, damn, what's the answer? The answer is within you. Man wrote that book, and all three of these religions, hell, if not all religions, stem from the Egyptian Book of Life, or, better known as the Egyptian Book of the Dead, which pretty much talks about seasons, people, the body, everything in that book, all the characters, Moses, Jesus, Job, Jacob, Mark, Matthew, Luke, John, all of these niggas are allegorical characters. They represent a principle within. That's all they are. Once again, this shit took me years to finally accept. That healing journey be a motherfucker. Now, let me tell you something. I've been on this shit seeking truth, seeking me, seeking God. Not the one in the Bible, not the God we talk about in the Bible, because we can get into that too. Name one instance in the Bible, folks, where you seen Lucifer actively doing work on the people. Destroying towns and putting shit in people's ear to have them kill their son and then saying, nah, fam, I was just playing. You ain't got to kill him. Testing these people's faith, quote unquote, right? The only motherfucking trickster in the book is this character named God. If y'all feel where I'm going with this. The character God in the Bible. Not the actual omnipotent, omnipresent God, which is in everything, good and evil. If y'all gonna sit here and say worship God, this is why y'all in fear. Y'all so scared of the goddamn devil, but the devil been the motherfucker that's been disguised as God this whole fucking time, and y'all don't even see that shit. Where the fuck in the book do it say anything about Lucifer himself doing some shit to the people so bad that everything was fucked up? Every time I look at these stories, it's always God stepping in and making some shit shake up or destroying some shit. That's not Lucifer. But you see these white motherfuckers, I ain't gonna sit here and say like modern white folks, but I'm saying the motherfuckers that pretty much took the story, the original story, and just fucking adulterated the fuck out of it. Watered it down, took books out of the Bible, all of that shit. These are the motherfuckers that's basically telling you to do the opposite. For instance, all of this shit that people be saying is witchcraft and voodoo and hoodoo. There's good. Once again, everything has a negative and a positive to it. You got people in this community, in the spiritual community, you got a bunch of fucking demons, and it be obvious who the fuck they are. You gonna see that, whether you're a Christian or not. You gonna be able to see that shit. You know when it's a motherfucker that got an evil spirit. Listen to them, watch them, watch their facial expressions, and most importantly, watch their fucking energy. Watch their energy. That's what you have to be made aware of. Not a lot of people do that. You just go based off of, oh, if you a Christian, I'll rock with you. That's clown shit. Most of these demons in the church, man, I'm telling you, or claim that they in the church. They want to claim Christianity so fucking bad. Most of these motherfuckers don't go to church. Most of them don't practice none of the shit in the book. Easter Sunday just passed, right? So the season of Lent is damn near here, ain't it? If it's not already. So what are y'all fasting from this time around? Because I know Ramadan started about a couple weeks ago. And Lent pretty much starting pretty much soon if it hasn't already, right? So what are y'all fasting from? Don't give me social media. Don't give me some bullshit that's easy. No. Challenge yourself. Why aren't you trying fasting? Why aren't you trying to, get your mind and body right by doing it? Fasting is a very high spiritual fucking practice, right? That's not spell work. It's getting connected to source. Because when you get all of that bullshit out your body, fam, you can think clearer. You're more sharper. You're more agile. You got more energy. Too many people be worried about, oh yeah, but I don't be feeling good when I be fasting. Yeah, because you detoxing. When the fuck has withdrawal ever felt good? It's never felt good. Withdrawal is not nothing that's a fun fucking experience, but guess what? It don't last long. If you can get past 7 fucking days doing that, bro, you pretty much in there. And practice makes perfect. Obviously, you gotta be patient with yourself. You gotta be patient. That's definitely a thing. You have to be patient with yourself when you're doing this shit. This is what I'm saying. Like, over the past several years, I've been preaching spiritual shit all up on my Facebook, all on my Miller Time page on Facebook. If y'all even bother to read the descriptions when I'm selling my products or promoting my products for health and shit, you would understand. Get back to the herbs, get back to the plants, something that grows from the soil. And I can understand that a lot of this shit out here is bad shit anyway, GMO and all of that shit. There's still good seeds out here that's being fucking given to the grocery stores. If y'all know how to actually pick out the right shit. Too many people in Walmart. Walmart ain't got no good shit up in there. I ain't been in Walmart in some motherfucking years, folks. Walmart does not have a good pick of fucking anything fresh, any type of, all of that shit damn near GMO. I don't go to the mainline stores and shit, especially in the hood, because if you want to get some quality shit, let me tell you something. If you got a car, bro, ain't no need for you to go right up the street to grocery shop. You better take your ass out there to them white areas and them motherfucking fair areas where it's black, white, mixed, everybody. South side, shit like that, to get some actual quality grocery shit. You ain't finna get that shit in the inner cities, bro. You gotta go out to actually get that shit that actually got that connection to source, nigga. But ultimately, getting back to what I'm talking about, fam, that religion shit took me a while to actually heal from. And it was a hurting, painful process. It felt like grievance. It was grievance. I'm not gonna lie, fam. It's like, damn, this shit ain't real, bro. Like, that whole character Jesus is pretty much literally you, if you didn't pick up on that. Because if you see, when people have this second coming, this what I like to call the Christ consciousness, that second coming, you basically unlearning some shit and relearning the shit, no matter how old you are. It's basically like a rebirth. It's basically like coming back from the dead. The religion deadened you. The religion made you zombified and shit. Blindly worshiping some shit just because your parents did the shit and they put you in that system without you knowing what the fuck it really was. And you just followed along. Nobody's above sin, my nigga. But y'all look to these people in these fucking cloaks and these robes and shit with the cross in their hand or whatever the fuck, with the fez on with the motherfucking Quran in their hand, or the Jews with the motherfucking yarmulke, whatever the fuck they got on their head or whatever the fuck they got in their hand, folks. These are some of the most corrupted fucking people. If you look at all the fucking artifacts that these people left in these churches and shit, the little and naked babies with their phalluses out and shit, all of that shit stems to pedophilia. If y'all didn't notice that, all of that shit is crazy, bro. I don't think y'all gonna read into this deep, but those that actually know this shit, I'm glad that you fucking awakening. I'm proud of you, fam. Because that shit is not easy at all, folks. When you understand that ain't no such thing as Jesus going out of a rock, coming out of a rock 3 days after being murdered and just ascending into heaven. That's the whole switcheroo on your ass. That's how they got you. Well, yeah, you can't prove that he was here or not because he ascended into heaven. He was the only fucking physical being that bones can't be found and shit. Fuck out of here, nigga. That shit don't even make no damn sense, and I need y'all to snap out of that shit, fam. For real, because it's okay. I get it. That don't let this shit make you like turn into no motherfucker where you out here in the streets just, you know, just spiraling out of control and shit, and going crazy and just crashing out because Jesus is not real, bro. Understand this, there is a fucking answer to everything. And the Bible don't hold all of them. It's distorted. It's too motherfucking adulterated, so you can't get the full answer in there because they done took like 23 books out of the motherfucker. That's not the answer. The New World Order, that shit been in effect for at least, what year is it now? According to the Gregorian calendars, 2024, right? That's how long they've been in power with this world order shit, right? That just makes sense because when you understand that religion and all that shit took place a little over 2,000 years ago, right? Or close to it. That pretty much set precedence to the modern era, the common era. That's what BC stands for, before common era. Before common era. It's not before Christ. The common era is literally that Roman shit, the Council of Nicaea pushing this Christianity, pushing paganism and all of that, and pretty much fucked up the world's vision on spirituality. They made that shit religion, which pretty much fucks people up, because it's like, oh, the end game is you going to heaven, so you have to join this team. When they don't even fucking understand that all things spiritual is as above, so below. So whatever the fuck you think and what the fuck you see going on in this realm is going on in the other realm, fam. Good and evil here, good and evil on the other side too. That's called duality, fam. That's just the whole thing of life. Energy, there has to be balance. So when we talking about God, going back to the Bible, right? When we talking about God and his Bible and shit, we all referring to a character in the book. That is not God, folks. That's not God. That's not God, folks. Yeah, my bad. I think I got a video playing in the background. I still do. I turned the volume down, but it might come through on here. I was watching the Terrio video. But anyway, fam, like the whole idea of the Christianity, fam, it really got people trapped. Going back to the Council of Nicaea, back before Common Era, before BC times, when this religion and everything like that came along, and people started redirecting it, rewriting it and shit. And then now in the modern day, you got people rewrite the King James version of the Bible. So it's like you got some shit way back then. They say 300 AD was around the time that Jesus was supposed to be born, right? And there was no J in the English language, so how can we call him Jesus and shit like that, right? But it doesn't make any fucking sense that, you know, when you really look at the historical facts of shit, you can't sit here and tell me that this man ever existed, because the same story are in a shit ton of other religions, bro. The Prophet Muhammad, Krishnu, Christmas, you see what I'm saying? There's a connection there. Krishnu, that's the god of Hinduism. One of the gods of Hinduism, the main god of Hinduism. Krishnu was born December 25th. But it's funny, Krishnu, Christmas, Christian, they all, there's a connection there. Once you find that out, that's why they try to keep you locked down on one religion, so that you don't look outside of just this book for answers. And that's fucked up. You got to know your history, fam. We've been locked down in this shit for 2024 fucking years, folks. The New World Order been in fucking play. So all that New World Order shit, bro, it's been in play. They got you on the forefront of finances. They got you on the forefront of religion. They pretty much then locked everything down. Now they just monitoring your every fucking move, your every word and shit. Your heart rate. Everything got a fucking heart sensor monitors and shit on it. You would think that, oh, it's for the benefit of me, right? And like, no, folks. All of this shit is getting uploaded to a database. So they know how you move, when you move and shit, what make you tick. You notice all the ads that play on them fucking videos, all the videos that play on your fucking app, whether it's fucking YouTube, whether it's, I ain't got it on YouTube, because I'm paying that premium. I don't fuck them ads, fuck that. But like on your Facebook, Instagram, you see the ads, bro. You can be just talking about some shit, or you could be watching something and somebody say some shit. Next thing you know, you seen the advertisements for that shit on your phone. Like, wow. Shit like that, bro. Like, they already monitoring us, bro. They already got us on this grid. They already gave us a motherfucking social security number. So it's like, what the fuck can you honestly do about this shit? But try to navigate and find your way out of this shit. But you definitely got to start with religion, folks. If anybody can heed this message, my nigga, start with religion. Jesus can't save you. Life starts when the church ends, nigga. You got to understand that shit. Jay-Z wasn't bullshit when he said that shit. That's some real truth. And I did not understand that shit before I really came to my understanding of like what religion is and how it's keeping us trapped. Cause I'm like, what is dude saying? He said Jesus can't save you. Life starts when the church ends. I'm like, I didn't even understand what he was actually saying in the song, because I was just so engaged with the bop of that shit. You know what I'm saying? That New York with Alicia Keys and shit. I'm just so caught up in the bop, I didn't even hear what the fuck he was actually saying, but he was really spitting some ether. And once again, going back to Kanye West one more time, he said, I used to dream I can buy my way to heaven. When I awoke, I spent that on a necklace. You can't buy your way into heaven, fam. You already charging me 25% tax on my income from the government. But the same church is asking me for 10% of my income on top of the 25 that I'm already paying to their government, our government, that they're getting a fucking grant from, that they're getting tax write-offs and breaks from with the 503C from the federal government. But you asked me for 10%. I done already got taxed 25%. Now you want 10 more percent. That's crazy, bro. So you see how the system play you, bro. This is why I'm saying that religion will get you fucked up, fam. And too many people, when they scared, they want to run to church. When they go through something so traumatic, they want to automatically just run to the church house. Folks, you don't need to do that. Once you realize that something so traumatic shifts your life, that's your rebirth right there. From there on in, you can move forward. You don't have to be sitting up in there thinking, I got to go to some type of religious house just to be around people to feel good. You can just do that shit. You don't have to have it deemed or ordained by any fucking religion to be a good person. I don't understand why y'all feel that y'all need to be in church to do that. And a lot of y'all women miss out on good fucking men because if he's not in the church, if he don't worship Jesus, I don't want him. That's fucked up. That's a shallow way of thinking. That's a shallow fucking way of thinking. So this motherfucker, I mean, y'all know damn well y'all done seen this shit play out with many preachers, then cheated on their wives, beat their wives, and all of that shit. But y'all still love them because they worship Jesus, right? Well, the devil was on them and all that shit. No, that was a conscious decision. That nigga need help. You know what I'm saying? He fighting his own demons, quote unquote. That motherfucker's in a bad place in his mind. He playing himself. But I'm gonna let y'all ponder on that, fam. Shit, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out this motherfucker though. Y'all take care. It's been real.